So this is the new HDZero Mobula 8 Freestyle with the new AIO15. Today I'm going to share with you what others didn't say about this tiny whoop. So let's jump in on the bench and take a look. And what is up, awesome people? So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the new HDZero Mobula 8 with the AIO15. Now, this is not your regular Mobula 8. This is an 80mm frame as compared to the previous Mobula 8s, which are of the 85mm frames. Also, if you're new to FPV, do note that this is an HDZero system and you will require an HDZero goggles or an HDZero VRX. Now this tiny whoop is rated for 2S on the website, and that's because the motors are the RS1102 13500 kV and these are rated for 2S, but the flight controller itself is actually rated for 3S. Now another cool feature that HDZero has created is that they have removed that USB port that's attached to the flight controller and has this wires that's extended onto a USB-C. Now this is quite common for newer flight controllers, and this is definitely a plus point. That USB that's sticking out won't damage your LiPo or cause your LiPo to damage that USB connector. Now the weight of this tiny whoop is at 33.0 grams. It was told to be 33.5, but I'm getting kind of like 33.0. And the recommended LiPo to use is the 450 or the 550 HV LiPos, but I've got this GNB 530 HV LiPos, and with this, the weight is 59 grams, 59.1 grams. Well, it's not too bad. Now the Mobula 8 HDZero comes with deluxe camera, and this is one of the better cameras that I personally feel. Now from the factory, the camera has been glued down to the canopy, but you might experience some lens movement upon impact of the tiny whoop. So basically it is pretty easy to adjust. You need to just remove the camera and just adjust the lens. Now the one thing that no one mentioned was the fact that this AIO15 comes with Betaflight 4.6 pre-flashed. Now I tried plugging into Betaflight and lo and behold I got this notification saying that it is Betaflight 4.6 and I'm unable to access the flight controller because I'm using 10.10.0. There's a ton of feature on Betaflight 4.6 that we haven't fully maximized yet, and I think that's a plus for me. Now to access Betaflight 4.6, what you're gonna do is open up your browser and type in app.betaflight.com, and it will bring you up to this page, which will give you access to Betaflight 4.6, and this is Betaflight Configurator 11. Calibrate the accelerometer as you always do, check the ports, check the configuration, and just make sure that everything is in working order. Of course, I will also be trying to bind the receiver from my radio and my flight controller. Here I'm going to open up the ELRS Lua script on my radio and click bind, and here in the browser I'm going to click bind receiver, and that's all. Just check that everything is in working order. If it's not, just swap the AETR and TAER to make sure that your sticks are all fine. You might just want to go to the modes tab just to make sure that everything is in perfect order, like the auxiliaries, because the ones that comes from the factory may not be the one that's suitable for you, so just have those checked, as well as the OSDs, because I prefer a specific type of information available on the OSD. Just make sure you double check on that. Also, if you're going to be purchasing this Mobula 8 HDZero, do look out for the fact that it has several versions, and this one's the Mobula 8 HDZero Freestyle with the AIO15. There's another version which is an older one, which is the Mobula 8 HDZero. And if you need the dump file or the Betaflight 4.6 presets, do go to happymodel.cn, and the information and files are all right there for you, just in case you need to reflash your flight controller. Alright, so everything looks good. It's time to head to the field. Alright, so the whoop is all set up and ready to go. See how it goes, and hope you enjoyed the rest of this video. so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you're loving it, please do give a like and subscribe. Till the next one, thank you all for watching and see you guys again soon. Ciao.